proper. So let's get started. Yeah, that's fine. We're done with Neo. Neo was a lot of fun, but now it's time for Control. If you haven't noticed, I haven't touched this game yet. Is that like playing Maxwell Smart fighting Chaos? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's very similar, actually. How are you, old Canuck? It's good to see you today. Certain flashing images and light patterns may cause epileptic symptoms, and that went off the screen way too quickly. Shame on you, Remedy. Okay, press X to start. We can do that. I need access to a menu and/or... Ah! Wonderful. They're doing it before the game. Thank you, Remedy. Okay. Step 1. We are going to turn off... We're going to turn down the vibration. For sure. I don't mind controller vibration, but with precision aiming, it can be a bit much. Controller aim assist, yes please. Thank you. Thank you to both of those. Toggle shield, toggle launch, toggle aim, swap left and right sticks. That's all fine. Controls, we'll deal with that later. I know we haven't really heard the music volume yet. Oh, mute copyright music. Thank you. Thank you, Control. Thank you, Remedy. As a streamer, copyrighted music in games is a boon and a bane. Because the music is usually really, really good, but it can get my VODs muted. It can get me into trouble because of the way the industry is currently set up. Very few games have a don't use copyrighted music button. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Control. You're already winning. Okay. Motion blur the fuck off. Thank you. How's the brightness? Adjust the brightness until the left icon is not visible, the middle icon is barely visible, and the right icon is clearly visible. Can you guys see the middle icon decently? I know it's darkened for the stream. Where are we at? Looks good, says Delta. Remedy, you're doing good. I'm going to turn it up just a little, just in case. Text language English, subtitles on. Thank you. Subtitle size normal, that's fine. Enable disable the subtitle background. We'll keep it off for now. Speaker name and bubble in subtitles, yes. Sign translation overlay, we probably don't need that. Crosshair, yes. Ammo bar, yes. Low ammo warning, yes. I probably don't need that. We'll turn it off for now. Mission overlay, yes. Loot drop icons, yes. Health bar color variation, that's fine. Item pickup notifications, health and energy bars, yeah, all that's fine. Cool. Okay. Once we get into the game, we'll deal with the audio, because we can't really do that right now. So. Control is already on point, Xavier, I agree. Okay. New game. And then it helps us with this immediately. We already said it, that's fine. Thanks, Control. New Bureau employees often get lost in the shifting corridors of the oldest house. When in doubt, look for green direction signs and consult the map. Alright. I will say, there is a copyrighted song in this game that is absolutely amazing. I was just going to deal with my VOD getting muted for that segment, but now we don't have to worry about it.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
1 second.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
How's the audio, guys?
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
I already did, Delta.
It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
So where are we at with the audio, guys? Where are we at with the audio? Also, props to that voiceover. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Faden. Audio seems okay? Alright, we'll keep it up for now. When we get the gun, we'll see about replacing the hat. It seems a touch soft. I can fix that. Audio... I'm assuming you mean... Oh, no, I can't fix that. Ugh. I will say this, Old Canuck. Jesse, the main character, Jesse Faden, she mumbles to herself a little bit. You might need to boost on your side. I will shut up during the talking. The other thing that I will say about this game is it is subtle. Excuse me. This game is subtle, my friends. Pay attention to the environment. Pay attention to context with everything. It is so important in this game. This is a... How do I say this? This exists in the same universe as a game called Alan Wake, which we have not played yet. It's not a sequel to Alan Wake or anything like that, but it is in the same universe. So if you're familiar with Alan Wake, you know what I'm on about. Pay attention to everything. Federal Bureau of Control. I'm already in. Alright. You know what? No. I'm not setting off that alarm. By the way, we're going to be looking at all of these. Every single note that we can pick up, we're going to look at. I am sorry in advance. We have a codex in this game, and I'm going to abuse it. Prohibited items reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued number on prohibited materials. An issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons. Pagers. Laptops. Smart devices. Number 2 pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Example given, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Oh boy. Oh boy. No smart devices allowed, friends. You're concerned why number 2 pencils are verboten? We'll find out. Oh, what does that say? Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected, head of research override, HRA protocol activated. Oh dear. And you just walked in off the street, Miss Faden. Oh goody. Wasn't the game dev inspired by the SCP universe? It's not a direct correlation, Winter Viking. Many people are inspired by the SCP universe. It's not a direct correlation. You can draw from Warehouse 13, Men in Black, SCP, X-Files. There's a lot you could draw on for this game. What the fuck? Alright, apparently doors open by themselves in this place. Cool. Bureau expenditures. Compiled by FBC Accounting Department by order of Dr. Zachariah Trench. Expenditure summary, Executive Sector, Quarter 2, Major. Staffing, Surveillance, redacted. Data Center Initiative, Construction, redacted. Minor. Office Equipment, Janitorial Cost, redacted. Mold Removal, HQ Livability Costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Okay.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Did you?
I keep seeing it in my dreams.
That she's looking at the seal of the Federal Bureau of Control, for anybody who can't see that. Alright. Seek shelter. Okay. L3 to sprint. Thank you for that. Ooh, she's quick. She's real quick. Alright. Who you be? That's a photo. That's like an actual photo. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Yeah, you look like a Casper Darling. That's true. Alright. Our Bureau at Work. Alright. Director, Zachariah Trench. Okay. That's gonna take some getting used to. Gonna be real. Hello? Nothing in the bathroom. Always check your bathroom. Statistically, bathrooms have more loot and collectibles than any other room in a game like this.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
So you know about this place. You know about the Men in Black, Jesse Faden. Alright, interesting. Civic Gaming says, were those normal or elusive? There's a problem if they're being in lucid dreams, the symbol at least. That's true. Okanuk says, when the director goes home at night, does he put on a trench coat? Yes, he does. Nobody here but us chickens, apparently. And a janitor. Is that a door? No, it's not. What the deuce? Can't find your office. Watch your step. What? Okay. What is up with this vending machine? Oh, cool. It's all unlabeled. You know what you're getting, but there's no, like, brand advertisement. I don't know if that's a government security thing or if that is a we don't want to pay you, Orida from Remedy. Either way, it's funny. Take a look at everything. The fact that this place is empty is concerning. Security order. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all redacted. Redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure. Redacted. Permission to redacted. Following basic protocol. Redacted. Shoot to kill. Redacted. Good luck. Beg pardon. Okay. Shark boss incoming? Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to Dark Souls. Great Red Shark says, I like the odd seance of humor that will start to show itself as you get further in. Same. Same. I've researched the game. Good to see you, Great Red Shark. Welcome in. R4 reports reminder. 2 executive security staff from administration, subject to R4 reports due soon. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling out an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your administration team. When do we get to the next bonfire? Yeah, it's a good question. When do I get a flashlight? It's a better question. Hello?
Hello?
Thank you, Jesse. Pardon me, Miss Faden. I haven't earned the right to call you by your first name yet. Anything in here? No. So far, it looks like a pretty standard government office building. There's another creepy picture of the director. Sup, bro?
Excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Auntie the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
She said that in her head, and he responded. Just saying. Also, bro had a Finnish accent. Dope. Whoa, alright, we're back. Wait. Wait. Hang on a minute. That's not what this... Hang on a second. We're blocked off. Oh, fuck. The corridors moved. Okay. They did say watch your step if you can't find your office. Alright. Oh, and the elevator is where the picture of that guy was. That's where our bureau at work picture was. Oy vey. Alright, we're officially in the deep end, friends. Something something shark, something something.
And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Starring Courtney Hope. Well done, Miss Hope. Was that finished? Yes. The janitor is finished. I see you, old Canuck.
So kind of you to join me.
Celtic Wolf 25 with a host. Thank you very much, Celtic Wolf. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Oh my god. Okay. Proceed deeper into the bureau.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Well, there's our objective. Find our brother. Xavier Gaming says, I'm not the only one thinking that will you help? The question was directed at the player, right? Yeah, pretty much. Another vending machine. Coffee mugs. Cool. I've played Prey, and that row of coffee mugs makes me nervous. Just saying. There's a tree from Dr. Seuss, question mark? There's the infrasound starting. Ugh. Can I shut that off? No, I can't. Sorry, guys. By the way, the loud alarm is not what I'm referring to. It's what's underneath the alarm. Approved terminology reminder. Federal Bureau of Control reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material. While pinning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In service of his/her country, regret, proud pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss, apologies or sorry. The Alaska scissors incident? What? Can I go in here? Clearance level 1 required. Okay. So how long until an inanimate object start attacking? Not long. Not long. Hey, Birchmila. Welcome into you and yours. Good to see ya. We just started. You haven't missed much. Trench. Do not disturb. Non-official. Nice. Federal Bureau of Control, Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara, not a single one. Director Trench. Oh dear. Oh dear. Safer Gaming says, we don't talk about the Alaska scissors incident. Involved a guy, 10 pounds of ice, and a couple hundred pairs of scissors. Yeah. Yeah. Defibrillator, emergency phone, a powder-based, excuse me, fire extinguisher, first aid. Your first aiders are, I can't read those. Wait a minute, one of those was just a single name. Marshall. Wait. Maxwell. Pardon me. Can't go that way. Excuse? Okay, so remember how I said some parts of this game are a bit much for some friends? And let me speak very clearly. This does not mean that they are weaker or lesser or anything like that. It's just, it can be a bit much. This sequence that you're about to see is one of those times. If you need to pause the stream or need to mute the stream, that's fine. A keeper will let you know when it's safe to come back out. This next bit is a bit rough. On the plus side, we get our gun. So let's do that. Birchman says, Trench works at the Bureau. Do they know what sort of creatures they have on staff? Yes, and also no. Jump scares are intense. No jump scares in this game, as far as I'm aware, Old Canuck. Aside from the words popping up on the screen. It's intense. It's intense in a way that a lot of people don't want to deal with or can't deal with.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
We're not done. We're not done. There is a reprieve, Keepers. There is a reprieve, Keepers, if you want to tell people, but we are not done with the intense. Not yet, we haven't, Savior. Okay. Jesse's a badass.
The same gun.
And now we're back into the bullshit.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Okay. Where we at with the overlay? Looks pretty alright, actually. It looks like it's in the middle of the screen, which I'm digging. So. That's fine. Sup? Ooh, I like the speed. Semi-auto. Thumbstick aiming is the worst. Recharging ammo. Dig it. Okay. Oh, come on. Give me a carbine. Give me a one-hit kill with a headshot. That's what I need. Oh, they have guns. Shit. Here we go. Or a lock one. That would also be nice. This is the option to fix the gaming, Trayscare. Yeah, here's the intense shit. 1 second.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man.
So kind of you to join me.
After the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay, we're done.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
No, it's not safe to go. Are you kidding me? Welcome to hell, Miss Faden. I did already mention that, Great Red Shark. Yes. Sup? Alright. Did I get any? Yes, I did. I got a bunch.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
Yeah, she just became the director of
A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Thank you, Keepers. Case files. Service weapon. ID service weapon OOP-1KE. Acquisition date. I'm always bad at this. 8/14/1964. Containment location not available. No unique procedures required. This object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. Okay. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the Old House, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling's presentation 11.1 for more details. Oh dear. And there's a photo of Director Trench. So much is expected of the director, the responsibility, the privilege, Zachariah Trench. What was that last famous weapon? Zara Nostra?
Ugh. You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Well then. Jesse got a mouth on her. Oh shit. Nope. Nope. His Guard. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist by order of director Jesse Faden. Field research on his entity, His Corrupted Security Guard, confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. Oh, good. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic host over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that are best suited to? Combat training hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge of the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. Yeah, I fragged that plant pretty good. Sorry about that. Enemies will drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. I don't think I took any damage. Okay. Well then. Things just got terrible. But we're the director, so we have clearance now, right? Apparently not. Okay. There's not much you can do when you're in the middle of a gunfight. Exactly, Savior. Thank you. Okanuk says, when all this is said and done, would a description of the events that transpired be a history? Yes, it would. Well done. Canuck is on point today.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Reach the hotline. Okay.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Central Executive is that way. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Sit down. Pop goes your head. Here we go. Oh, not done. Blasted him. Blasted him. More? Alright, come on then. I like if you headshot them, they fall over. That's great. Oh, shit. I think my health is under the hat. Hang on. Come on. I'm pretty sure my health is under the hat. Hang on. Boop. Yep. Actually, I'll put it right there. That's a good spot. Actually, that's going to cover the subtitles. We'll put it over here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop. There we go. Get some health back. Oh, no, can't put it over there either. Shit. Well, fuck. Actually, we could just put it under. We'll put it down there. There we go. What the deuce? Yeah, 100 points per kill. It seems like Xavier, yeah. Let's see. Trisco says we'll sadly have to catch the VOD. Mobile Twitch has been playing nice today at work, but from the looks of things, it might actually be a short day. We have almost everyone here. The volume isn't bad. Cool. Time for a hat shift. Yeah. I need to keep an eye on my health, unfortunately. Shelter. Hello? Friends? Damn, Jesse, just punch it. Pardon me, Miss Phaeton. God. This reminds me of the drowned sinners in Karazhan, and not in a good way. AWE instructions. Here's our assets. Clearance level 1. Oh, you do not have a clearance level. But I have undefined reading and house memories. Okay. Marshall AWE investigations. 2 H. Marshall from El Keenum, subject another dud. Federal Bureau of Control, confidential for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth, wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. How's this for lively, Keenum? That back up. Birchmiller says they absolutely need that big of a hat. How much are they supposed to stash the bits? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's where we need to. Yeah, that's where we want to go. What's over here? My hat does have an endless bottom. Just like my ex. Anyway. Dinner reservations. Federal Bureau of Control. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Thanks? Subject Delta 008. I mean, you said it, I didn't, Del.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss.
The hiss.
Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay. Our primary enemy in this game is apparently an earworm. I knew those things were dangerous. Whoops. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you... Okay, loving the new outfit, Jesse. Visitor evaluations. Federal Bureau of Control. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City? Or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Okay. Table shield unlocked, says Winter Viking. Yep. Urban Legends. Compiled by Paula Brandt and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers, by order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials. They can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted, our bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4936942 for full report. Safer Gaming says table of protection +3, resistance against non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and deals 1d12 bludgeoning damage. That's a bit high on the damage, but otherwise, yeah, pretty much. Okay. It really wants us to go down here. Okay. Hello, friend? Hello, friend. Over the rail. Sup? Oh, fuck. Alright, let's get the ads down first. Bro over here. Hello, bro over here. Get this guy down. Nope. Nope. That's right, sit your ass down. Fuck. Move, Jesse. Nope. Haha. Probably gonna die a lot in this game, so let's do 15 XP per death, keepers. We're gonna get health boosts as soon as we're able to, I'm sure. Because I don't use my sprint as much as I should, and I get shot a lot. Rip. And it's okay, you die a lot in Witcher 2. It's fine. Did it save our collectibles? Let's find out. Yes, it did. Thank you, game. Okay. Keep right on moving, friends. So about this horseshit.
Sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay, ads first. Cool. Shit. Got him. Where's Big Man? Don't see him, which is dangerous. Pardonnez-moi. Ah, you bitch. Got him.
Must cleanse control points.
Cleanse control points. Okay.
Corrupt.
How do I do that? Is this a control point? Yeah, it looks like a control point.
Cleanse the control point.
Cleanse
What does
control
that
point?
mean? Help me fix it.
How do we do this?
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Interact with the cleanse control points to fully restore health. On death, Jesse will come back here. Outfits. Beg pardon. Oh my god! I like that.
Please, talk to me.
I like that
We
more.
saw you deal with the
I'll be with you in a minute, Miss Pope.
agents.
Yeah, I'm rocking this. I'm sorry. Never mind. I don't like the back.
Is it safe to come out?
Let's do this. Yeah! That's a cool outfit. I like that one. Ooh, good call, Great Red Shark. Who is speaking? Great Red Shark says, count the bodies when you enter a room. It'll give you the potential number of enemies you will face. That's a good call. Hello? Can explore around in here. Hello? Oh, over there, in the shelter. This door is locked. Oh! You're gonna wake up with such a pain in your back, friend? If you wake up. Are they considered dead in that? Don't answer that. I'm just musing. I wonder if they're considered dead or alive by Bureau protocol. Clearance level 3. Alright, we'll look around on the upper floor before we leave, but let's go talk to Pope. Is this the research person? Same Pope or different Pope? Let's find out.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope. Dr. Jones
Okay, it is the same.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first.
Okay.
If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
So they're not dead.
Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Okay.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
But first, control points. Hidden trend. Compiled by Paula Bont and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers, by order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Examination of paranatural topics, control points, summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding areas will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain points of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7252788 or 2788 for full report. Brightwind says, gonna go let the dogs outside and do dishes. Catch me up when I get back, guys. Good luck. Excuse? Oh, that's the thing shutting. Okay. Can I talk to you? No. Can I talk to you? No. I like this outfit, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's Jessie. This is more like her style. The red puff vest is a bit much. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Whoa.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep, ripping it out.
Oops, sorry. I guess we gotta read this anyway. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist by order of director Jesse Faden. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted agent confidential summary. The Hiss manifests in human host in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The only notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form? Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. Something psionic. Yes. Correct, Savior. Where you at, Pope?
Over here.
Over
We
here?
need to make a plan, Jesse.
Ah. Boardroom. Perfect.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
You grew up in a town called
The Bureau
Ordinary?
came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here?
I saw that,
I think
Savior.
you already know.
Thank you.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
Well, Jesse's
What scared
in.
me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
We're gonna
door to the
ask her
comms department
everything.
is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Okay, we're gonna talk to her about
Thanks.
everything, but I want to look at this stuff first. Now that is a very specific phone, says Bertram like, yes. The only person you should fail is yourself, Zachariah Trench. Okay.
It's Emily.
Can we talk
The hotline should be in the communications department.
about everything? Okay, let's just start at the top. What do you know about the hiss?
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking.
Howl's Moving Castle,
But
basically.
in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
Yeah.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
Tell me about Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Objects of power?
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Amy says, what is this game? Somebody in chat want to field that one? Hedron resonance amplifiers. What?
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay, that's all we're getting from Emily for now.
Thanks, Emily.
Thank you, Miss Pope.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I have more questions now, game, but take what I can get. Okay. Loot box. Nice. House memory. Okay. Enter the communications department to find the hotline. Okay. We need to go to dead letters. Okay, can I talk to these bros now? No. No, I can't. Alright. That's the way we want to go. So let's go everywhere else first, because there's a lot to see in this game. Sector elevator, probably currently inoperable due to the lockdown. Mail slots, question mark? Old Canuck says, so those are the bad guys, so whenever we see them, we should go, boo, his! You are on fire today, Old Canuck. Damn. Okay, go in there. Whoa. Savior says a hotline to who? I hope it's not dead people. It seems to be dead people. Oh! We're where they held Professor Xavier in X-Men 2. Or not Professor Xavier, Magneto, sorry. Still. The fuck? It's a jukebox. Okay. It's got the control point stuff around it. What the deuce? Can't go in. Something something Eric Andre let me in .meme. Anyway. This is where we came in. But we can get over here now. This is new. Yumi is doing a yawn. Nice. Ooh. Another loot box. Okay. Boop. Reload efficiency mod. Oh, mods. That's probably useful. Xavier says, how the fuck do I get into that location? Good question. Good question. There's so much to see and do in this area. Holy cats. Ooh. Security level 4. Can I go in here? Yes, I can. Automatic doors all over the place in here. Another chest. Ayumi's gonna be lazy, make lazy day food. Pasta. Pasta's always a good choice. I'm looking forward to some roast beef sandwiches later today. Got a lot more stream for you guys first, but on my lunch break between streams this evening, I'm gonna make some roast beef sandwiches, and I'm really looking forward to them. I am a hunger fox. Hunger foxo. How to use mods? I'm sure the game will tell us when we can. Which I don't think we can do yet. Technological restrictions. Compiled by Dr. Carla Vaughn and Dr. Hubert Tan, research specialist, by order of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Examination of paranatural topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets when entering the oldest house. Refer to file 419-1935 for full report. Exploding cell phones. Well done, Old Canuck. Excuse me. Savior, Old Canuck was making another pun. Yeah, it's homemade roast beef. Celtic. It's the last day to eat the leftovers before they go off. So I'm gonna put a hurt on them with some really nice sandwiches. I've got some delightful champagne mustard in the fridge and some aged cheddar. I'm gonna make some nice sandwiches. Shifted bathroom complaint. Federal Bureau of Control. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. That's what you call a shitty situation, friends. Can I just straight up... I can. Oh, here we go. Okay. Reload speed, damage while low on health, reload speed. Put the reload speed on for now. Personal mods. Do I have plus health? I do. 15% health, 5% energy, 25% health. We'll go ahead and equip that. For the moment, that should help. Cool. Yes, I know, Sparkle Thing, you want us to go down there. Do you have a name, by the way, Sparkle Thing? Do not answer that, chat. I appreciate your help. I know people want to try to help. Do not answer that. Do not answer anything that we do not know in the story yet. Please. I realized as soon as I said it that someone was going to try to be helpful. Clearly their name is Sparkle Thing, says Virtually. Yeah, I'll give you that. So Squeaky says, you think they'd be a little bit more accommodating. Nice. Anything else around here? There's another chest. A lot of chests in this area. I'll take it. Give me more health. Undefined reading material. Okay. And that's the last thing up here. Okay. In the boardroom. So we want to go this way. No, that's the shelter. We want to go this way. Alright. Oh. Excuse?
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Fuck. Health boost. Nice. Yeah, something, keep the spoilers on the car. Well said, Delta. Clearance rating 1. How does the director not have clearance? Just saying. Tomasi's here. Hey, friend. I love that she shoots with both hands. That's fantastic. Proper gun control. Thank you, game. Travel costs. Week 83 report summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, minibar $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. Astros to the boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking these little whiskeys is my ritual. And also, oh my god, they were roommates. Anyway, moving right along. Welcome back, Brightwind. I mean, that's completely fair, Brickmila. In response to why the director doesn't have clearance, 1, the house has a mind of its own, and 2, you don't want somebody bumbling around given the process of making the director. Both of these are valid. Absolutely valid. I'm not going down there because that's a big, scary fuck-off room. We're going this way. Hello? Oh god. Hello! Getting a little bit better with that. Slowly but surely. I'm sure we'll be a badass by the end of the game. And by we, I mean you guys, obviously, because I suck. Eat it! Give him headshots, though. Bam! Get out of here. I need, like, a headshot bonus. Because those headshots are super satisfying. Are we done here? Good. I heard Tomasi talking shit, but I don't see him. Go in here. Ooh. What did I say about the bathrooms, friends? Unstable area notice. Hiss barrier. Oh, we got this too, apparently. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist by order of director Jesse Faden. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss barrier confidential. Summary. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction between any difference make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. We also got unstable area notice. Federal Bureau of Control, please be aware. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart, green, stable, yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Cool. I mean, I appreciate the kind words, Merchmila, but we will see. Can I go this way? No. No, I cannot. Okay. Can I go in the other bathroom? Yes, I can. And there's a chest waiting for me. Huzzah! That's true, Brightwind. Chad is already a badass. That's true. Well said. Merchmila says, question. My response is, answer, if I have it. Are you allowed to do the cool thing if someone else calls it first? Untested. We must do science on that precise thing. Although normally when Winter Viking says win kit win, I tend to die almost immediately, so plausible. Okay. Dead letters. Lovely. Brightwind says, win, kit, win, Kappa Phase. Yeah, listen. This is awful. I don't like this. Goat Canuck says, for science, die, kid, die. I mean, yeah. No, that's fair. Oh god. Someone is shooting at me. Who's shooting at me? You have a bubble! Your bubble is gone now. And so are you. Ack. Audacious little fuckboys, aren't you? Shit. Whoa, I shot him in the leg and he staggered. That's pretty great. Sit down. Splat. Give me your health boosts. Give me these. What the hell? Oh, the computer short-circuited. That's a neat effect. Okay. Birchmillan says, the dead letters room, where they keep their thorns and ashes and F's. Nice. I wonder if this place will light up better after we cleanse the area. But first, we need to take a look at this. Oh, nope, not there. Over here. Correspondence. Dead letter approval. To Zachariah Trench from P. Bartwell, subject Department approval, Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archives, cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail. Delinquent mail, okay, will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them, and I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Dude loves his job. I'm into it. Or her job. I'm not sure if that's a man or a woman, or a non-binary pal besides. P. Bartwell loves their job. There we go. Fixed it. I fixed it. It's dark over here. Singing fish? Pardon me? What? Singing fish? Wait a minute. Dead letters. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of that fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Okay. That infrasound is incredibly unpleasant. Big Mouth Boogeyman Bad says Birchmila. Yes. Correct. Clearance required. This is inaccessible because of the lockdown. We killed a dude back here? Damn, Kit, you're getting good at this. Oh, fuck. I had to open my mouth. I had to say it. Where you at, friend? Cool. Oh, that was a grenade. We're going over here and getting all of this. Bitch threw a grenade at me. Didn't even see it. I see chat is on point with its puns yet again. Is a ramp incorporated in the staircase? I didn't even know. So there is! I didn't even notice. Well spotted, Birchmila. Yeah, it's missing the railing, but still. Nice touch, developers. Completely unnecessary, especially given that this building was apparently founded in 1964. But nice touch, developers. I'm into it. Yeah, a bunch of these doors unlocked now, which is great. Let's get all the... What the fuck? Okay. Oh, here we go.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
That doesn't sound like much, but when you're talking about telekinesis, that's a big deal. I love the little touches that Remedy is putting in this. It's so good.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Gotta start somewhere. Exactly, Brightwind. Machine God. Oh. So they played Nier Automata. Got it. Okay. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt for my car's engine, and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he will learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay. That's where we came from. That's a bookshelf. Book cart. Bookshelf cart. It looks like there's an up more, but I don't see a way up there. Do you guys see an up more? Maybe we'll go up there later? Maybe it's just a set piece? We'll worry about that later. Let's move on for now. Check back the way you came? We can. It's lit now, that's true. Oh, fuck. Well then. Bitch. They all have shields. Oh god. Yeah, I ain't winning this fight. Nope. Yeah, I'm not even going through their shields. Nope. Nope. Let's hope they can't follow me between rooms. Oh, God. Nope. Would melee one-tap the shield? It would have told me that that's how I deal with shields, and it didn't. It said I need to chip them down, but for some reason my gun isn't chipping them down. And they have shotguns. I'm not risking it. If you leave the room, the stairs will be there later. That sounds more likely, yes. Oh, wait, there's a control point right out here. I can restore my health. 1 second. Control point. Restore my health. Thank you. Okay. Let's go. Winter Viking says, survive, kid, survive. I'm working on it, friend. Thank you. And those enemies were impervious to any of our abilities at present. Undefined reading. Can I check something? How do I get more points? Unlock by upgrading. Oh, can I upgrade from this screen? No. Deconstruct. Okay, we'll worry about that later. If you head back out and in, will chips and damage still be there, or do you gotta start over? Hopefully we won't have to test that. Hopefully there... That looked like a, hey, bitch, you're not supposed to go this way yet. More so than... Ooh, that's a hiss barrier. More so than, like, this is a fight that you'll come back to. Like, it looked like the game telling me I need to go forward, not backwards. Nightwave Season 3 is out in Warframe? Cool. Book Club Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the thing for me, though, was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5. Well then. I appreciate the cheers from the good doggo, Celtic. This dude got nailed by canisters from a bank?
Object of power.
Oh, here, okay.
We need to cleanse it.
Crouch to cover behind low objects. Oh, there's a crouch mechanic. That would be useful in gunfights, so thank you, game. Okay, we're moving. And we're moving. And we're moving. I saw a collectible. I will deal with it in a second. I want to deal with this first. Yeah, bob and weave, exactly. Do I want to get out it? Yeah, I do. I definitely want to get out into that. All right, here we go. Ah! Sup? Purify it, Jesse. You can do it. The floppy disk / nuke. Nice.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Apparently you are, Jesse. Press R1 to grab highlighted objects. Pardon me? Oh my god. Yo! What? So about that cup. Yeah, right, Birchmila? So here's the question. What happens if there's nothing highlighted? Like, there's nothing here. What happens if I... Did she just tear that out of the ground? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jesse Faden, did you just tear that out of the ground? Oh my god. Align the cube thingamajig. Okay. Into the thingamajig you go. Come along, thingamajig. I can climb while carrying a thingamajig. Great. Uh-oh. But apparently I went too far out of frame. Get out the way, box! Okay. This is kind of cool. Destroy the copies. Okay. Donk! Donk! Okay, fuck the gun. That's just great. Hello, friend! Wah! Would you like to sign up for Amazon's new delivery service? Direct to your face in 5 seconds or less. Great Red Shark says there's always a little more to the videos than is shown in the game. Are you talking about the videos with Darling? It's great, but cooldown is the thing. Yeah, but that's what cover's for. And our gun. Yoink! Toasted. I like this. This is a good toy. This can stay.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted.
I see you up there. I see you peeking up there. Come on, give me a target. Give me a target. Give me a target. Fuck it. Got it anyway. Good. Nope. Nope. Next. You have a shield. Let me just pop that off. Whoa! That frag shields. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Sit down. Where'd that other guy go? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Come on, come on. I can do that. I can wait all day. Come on down here. Mail call! Oh shit! I just threw a filing cabinet at myself. Whoops. Foxo was like in the new Psionics? Yes. Yes, they are. Great Shark says yes. So there's more to the video. Wait a minute. Hang on, chat. There's more to this video? Great Red Shark? than what we saw on the TV. So if I click on this, this will give us new information. It's what I'm hearing. Let's see.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
That was exactly the same, Great Red Shark. I'm afraid you're mistaken, friend. ID floppy disk OOP5KE, acquisition date 3/11/1974, containment location redacted. Floppy disk containment procedure must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description: para-utility. This object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. Background: stolen from Soviet military base located and redacted by agents redacted and redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to the redacted missiles, believed to be reserved for use against redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Hey, Jackal. Welcome in. Civic Gaming says, so why is it in the Altered House, or better, why do we have it? Because this is exactly the type of place that something like that should be in. As for why we have it, because this, because this is cool. That's why we have it. Because it's cool. Believe it or not, Jackal, your military proficiency will be very useful in this playthrough. Well, redacted up to an SCP. Yes, it is. You are correct, friend. Can't go in there. Need clearance. Looking around for more collectibles. This game is all about them collectibles. I think it's a little bit unfair to compare this game to SCP because it's not an SCP game. You could also draw on X-Files, Warehouse 13, all kinds of stuff. It's just, it's not fair to be like, oh, it's like SCP. It's its own thing, guys. What's up? Where are you going? Where are you going? Wait a minute, where are you going? That dude took one look at Director Faden and was like, nope, I'm out. We've been in here already. Okay, cool. Brightwind says, kid, some crazy chick comes running at me with a semi-auto pistol, I'd run too. Fair, except that guy has tack harness and a shotgun. Brightwind. Apparently we're going this way now.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Is this the mailroom? Hello? Where you at? I hear ya, but I don't see ya. Where you at? I got a present for ya. Cool. Safety Gaming says, did we just chuck a fire extinguisher at a dude? Yes, we did. Starlight Silverwing says, he just did a Final Fantasy style death animation. What the hell is happening? Control is happening. Reminds me of Prey in a way? Yes! I would say this game is more comparable to Prey than SCP. Sure, it has SCP style subject matter, but in the way that it plays and in the way that it tells its story, yes. Absolutely agree. This plays like Prey. There's nothing in this big-ass room I was about to say. Tomasi, Willow AWE account. Federal Bureau of Control, regarding information campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redact it. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. That doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted, redacted, and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. His Demolitions Expert. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist by Orgriff director Jesse Phaeton. Field research on his entity, His Corrupted Demolition Expert. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed His variations to wield the specifically built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the His restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about their behavior? Could it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. His Ranger. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist by Orgriff director Jesse Phaeton. Field research on his entity, His Corrupted Ranger. Confidential summary. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their His Corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. His Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by shielding of dense His residents capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training that His Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, it is feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree. Or is the His able to tap into the combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file redacted for full report. Prey is an amazing game, Starlight. I agree with you. Okay. Someone is angry. Oh, here we go. Oh, is that a control point? Yes, it is. Let's get this first. Claim control point. Ow. Yeah, there's no jump scares in this game that I know of, Brightwind, so we should be fine. Clearance level 1! Hell yes! super dark in here. Not helpful. I just claimed the control point. You mean to tell me it's going to be super dark in here the whole time? Damnation. There's an up to this area. We can go in the door with our new security clearance, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to look around down here first. Or out here first, I guess. Sappers, Rangers, what's next? Hiss Airborne? Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. It's entirely possible given this game. Radios don't work because we muted copyrighted music. Bop. Cool. Anything interesting up here? If I miss a collectible, let me know, guys. Please. This is new. What's this?
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Let me catch up with chat here. Mike Jacko Ranger says, so what's the sit rep with the hiss? On the scale of root to mimic, how do these things move and fight? Root is a very good example, actually. I don't know what I picked up, but I didn't get it, so... Yoink! Get out of here. Birch Milo says, is that one of the motels those other two dudes stayed at? Let's check!
Thank you, my friend.
Whoa! Starlight Silverwing tossing $10 into my hat, and they say, once again, thanks for streaming, love your content. Thank you, Starlight, for your support. It's support like that that allows me to do this every day for you guys. Let's check. Travel cost. Let's see. Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Inn, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco, A+ Lodge. I don't see it on there, unfortunately. Good thought, though, Birchmila. Great Red Shark says, why is it still redacted if the person looking at it is the director? Because they picked up the redacted version of the report. It's not going to magically unredact, although, you know, that is a reasonable question given the phenomena that we have seen in the old towels. But no, it's just the reports are physical and already redacted when we pick them up. Birchmila says, because the director is not the only one who might find the file. Yeah, exactly. Saber Gaming 19 says they can shoot pistols and apparently shotguns and assault rifles. They can't take heavy concrete chucked at their head, though. I mean, can you, Savior? Just saying. That was cool, though. I like that. America Overnight. Okay. This is locked. That's probably our shortcut door to leave, if I know anything about games like this. What's up here? Aha! We have clearance. We stole it, but we have it. We'll look at that in a minute. Right one says, I can shoot a shotgun, but if MJ throws concrete up my skull, I'm probably in the hospital for months, if not dead. Did you just refer to our character as Mary Jane, Brightwind? Because she's Jesse Faden. Marshall Lockdown Distinctions. That's the America Overnight. Here we go. To A. Tomasi from H. Marshall, subject proper distinction of lockdown types. Federal Bureau of Control. Pay attention, Alberto! This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted by the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. I like Marshall. Marshall seems like the no-nonsense type. Ew, okay. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say this causes us to take damage. Not so much. We could grab that and go. Never mind. Can't go in there yet. Today we learned, friends. What's over here? Oh, fuck. And me at low health. Okay, here we go. You with the face! Oh, shit. Hello? Have a computer. Mom said it's my turn on the computer. Sit down. Take a seat. Got him. Her name is now MJ the Starlight. No, she's not. She is her own character and will be designated as such. She is Jessie, or Director Faden, or Miss Faden, which is how I've been referring to her. Computer with groundbreaking graphics. That's Winter Viking. Nice. Data breach. System security evaluation confirmed data breach. Summary. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users. Patrick Strutjens, Rubens Nogueira, Arto Kolomaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, and Jaco Sorinen? I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Ooh, did I get launch efficiency? That'll be fun. Good eye, Savior. So, sorry about your server room, guys. I kind of fragged it. That's on me. Apologies. But also... Donk! Anyway. I'm the director. I can do what I want. Somebody call for a stool sample? Anyway. And Yubiki says, this is why we can't have nice things. I don't know. These things are pretty nice. Alright, let's go. Wait, is that a door? Wait a minute. Have we been this way? I feel like we have. Yeah, we have. We've been that way. That's where we came from. So now we need to go in here. And if I had to hazard a guess, that means boss fight. You just crashed their servers multiple times in succession. Yes. Hello? Let me guess, you're Tomasi? By the way, whoever said Air Force, I know one of you said Air Force. Whichever one of you said that, you're an asshole. Okay. Boy's got moves. Fair enough. But can you resist a bullet? Ow! Yes, you can. I, on the other hand, cannot. Where you at, Tomasi? Urgent letter for ya. Bench? Damn it! 15. I'm trying to go too hard on him. He's very slow with his telekinetic attacks. They hit hard, but I have time to get into cover if I'm not a dingus. The problem is, I'm a dingus. So, you know. Let's try it again. Hello, Tomasi.
They can fly now. Great.
They got wings now. Bench? Dodge this. It would help if I aimed it correctly. Press the button. Ow. Got my controls. Okay. Horse shit. No way. Where you at, Tomasi? Show me your head. Hi. Nope. Pro tip, concrete thrown at you hurt, so the Yumi. You correct. You are in fact correct. Tomasi. 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 Are you dead? There he is. Hit him with that one. Ah! Bench. I thought I heard gunshot. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Give me some health back. Thank you. Ah, damn. Well, there's that death covered. Cool. Saber says, where's the filing cabinet? Apparently, I'm getting pelted with it. Yeah, I've got no overhead angle, Jackal. You are correct. Yeah, Savior, by all means, like, keep me posted if I pick up a good mod that I'm not paying attention to. I would appreciate it. I'm not very good at this game yet. You want my tactical analysis, Jackal? I mean, you're welcome to give me any tips that you want. You just can't be upset if I don't take them.
They can fly now. Great.
Hey, headshots don't do dick. Never mind, yes they do. Holy shit. I just missed it the first time. There you go, Tomasi. Have this. Donk. Hey, where's your ads? I know you spawned them. There they are. And stay down. Cool. He definitely hits hard, but I don't think it's an endurance fight. I think it's a rush. Important correspondence for I Am Deadman. Got him. Prey not slaughtered yet, guys, but we'll get there. Rush isn't an endurance? No, an endurance fight typically means a fight that lasts a long time, and you gotta play it properly throughout that whole time or you can die. The Nameless King in Dark Souls 3 is an endurance fight. This takes us back outside. Beautiful. See if there's anything in here that we want. I'm sure that there is. We just need to find it. What does that say? Wait a minute. Control parameters. Triangle parameters. Can anybody speak math? If anybody can speak math and wants to tell me what that says, I would appreciate it. I mean, on the math being foreign part, Starlight, same. Yeah, there's a difference between a boss rush and an endurance fight, Jackal. It's not really like a commonly nomenclated distinction, but it does exist. Tea time. To M. Milos from J. Bozer. Subject golf on Sunday. Federal Bureau of Control. Hey, Malcolm. Yeah, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. Hiss Elevated. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist by order of director Jesse Faden. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss Elevated Agent. Confidential summary. Hiss Elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss Elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except for their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss Elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for full report. Fair enough. Jackal says, fair, I always lump speed and endurance together, and that's valid. But when I refer to stuff, and as you well know, Twitch chat tends to pick up one's nomenclature, Jackal. When I refer to a boss fight, I usually split it into 3 or 4 categories. Puzzle, rush, endurance, and check. A check is you need an item or a piece of gear or a total item level to get through it. It's designed so that if you have X things in this game, you can get through it. Puzzle is like what you get in Legend of Zelda. The boss is invulnerable, except at specific times. You need to do specific things to figure it out. Rush is blow him the fuck up and hope he doesn't kill you. And endurance is you have to play the part perfectly. They have a lot of instant kill mechanics, and if you fuck it up, you die, but you can ship them down slowly and get through it. Let's check our mods. Savior really wants us to check our mods, so let's do that. Okay. Let's see. Reload speed. Damage while low on health. Don't care. Exclusive to Shatter. Exclusive to Shatter. Exclusive to Shatter. Interesting. Okay. 25% health. I don't think I'm going to get better than that right now. Launch energy cost -8 is what that does. Okay. We do have a couple of energy mods, but I want my 25% health boost right now because we are getting rocked. Now, where did you go? You went through there. Okay, let's go this way. Winter Viking says the math answer is probably a number or a letter. I don't disagree with you, friend. They're getting thrown out a window? I hope not. Who mentioned defenestration, Birchmila? Ooh, a lot of lore in here. Okay. Boss fights in my head, pattern recognition. That's true, Amy. Butte summary. ID AWE 17, event date 9/23/1992, event location Butte, Montana. Butte AWE 17 event summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which has been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte Holmes closet disappeared during this incident. Okay.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Tomasi. Tomasi's ID. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi. That's a little bit hard to see, but that guy looks a lot like J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man.
The hiss got him.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an Alton would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Well then. Bretman says, we have an MJ, we have a JJ, where's Spidey? I mean, with what we've seen so far, probably around here somewhere. Apparently Savior Gaming 19 speaks math. You did a mathematical problem that I would never have been able to solve myself, Savior Gaming. Well done. Ooh. Hotline chamber. Okay. Butte supplement. ID AWE 17, event date 9/23/1992, event location Butte, Montana. Details. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual, see file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearance of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted. But additional hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Drawing presentation 24.3 for details. And then there's that. Phone's ringing. Hotline security log. Hotline security log check-in. All visitors must check in. Okay. 8/19/2019, 2:45 p.m. Director Trench. 8/26/2019, 12:13 p.m. Director Trench. 8/31/2019, 11:09 p.m. Bill Everett, Custodian. 9/02/2019, 2:45 p.m. Director Trench. 9/09/2019, 2:45 p.m. Director Trench. 9/14/2019, 10:57 p.m. Bill Everett, Custodian. 9/16/2019 at 2:45 Director Trench. 9/23/2009 2:45 p.m. Director Trench. 9/28/2019 at 9:13 a.m. Director Trench. 9/28/2019 11:59 p.m. Bill Everett, Custodian. 10/01/2019 3:34 a.m. Damn, Trench, you're working late on that one. Director Trench. 10/12/2019 11:03 p.m. Bill Everett, Custodian. 10/26/2019 11:11 p.m. Carol Bishop, Custodian. So Trench came in really late and they didn't come back since. Great Red Shark says, thank you for doing the reading. Friend, that's what this channel is about. When there's a codex, we're going to look through it. That's what I do. This is a channel about world building.
Dream logic. Light switch cord. Door marked with black pyramid.
Stand here, okay? Savior Gaming says, I was in advanced classes after all. Took geometry a year earlier than I should have. If you get If you can get an energy reduction on that launch sonic above 25%, you'd be able to use it 3 times before recharging, since you really like launching the environment on enemies. I'm sorry. It's effective. What does this sign say? It cannot be read. Okay, great. Awesome. Stand here. Pull cord. Well then. Notice. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch. The law of 3 applies. Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequencies. Refer to section 102.01 of the Bureau file manual? Wait. Director's use only. Fatal psychic trauma. Rule of 3.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them. Like something recognized from a dream.
So we've got an anime character that's confused. We've got C#. We've got a white pyramid, a black inverted pyramid, which we can't access. Yep. Recursion. Happy snowman. Happy anime snowman. Go out the main door. No. I can't use my gun here, interestingly enough. There's a bell to ring. Okay. What do these posters say? Ranger Naturalist Service. Headquarters... Loomis Memorial at Manzanita Lake. Lectures... Hikes... Motor caravans... Campfire procedures... Campfire programs, pardon me. Information. Season, late June to mid-September. Layton Volcanic National Park, with an address. Okay. See America! In Montana. Okay. Why does her right arm look stiff when she walks? Good question, actually. I believe that's a holdover from the animation. She carries her gun in her right hand, and the gun is a big metal cylinder. So it might be a holdover of her holding the gun. Nothing in the vending machine. Room 222. Okay. Room 223. Room 224. Room 225. It also might be like trigger discipline for the same gun. You want to keep it down and level. See, when I pick up the pace, she picks it up. I think it's gun related. 1.
Hello? Anyone here?
I thought the room of 3 applied. Or the rule of 3 applied. Hello? Okay. 1. 2. Okay. If you wonder why I keep randomly jumping, I'm pressing X to sprint. 3. Can we go in here now? No. Yeah, firearm arm. Exactly, Jackal. Oh, it opened the door at the end of the hall. Good catch, Amy. I didn't see that. Here we go.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Okay. That's a gunslinger's gate? You think so? Cool. Glad that I'm on the right track. Open the door. Alright. It's a picture of Jesse going to the hotline. Rule of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool, let's get some answers. Yeah, see, now, yeah, confirmed. She carries it in her right hand. That's why. She's keeping the gun pointed down. Cool. There's your answer, Ayumi. Alright, now we're back here. It doesn't make sense. It could be a habit, and it could also be to save animation. Oh. Well, that does absolutely nothing. Good to know. So we need to avoid that, it looks like. Are you gonna chase me, friend? Is that what's about to happen? Yes, it is. Bye! I don't like that thing. I don't like it. 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 I'm going over here. Ooh, she even runs with the gun properly. I like it. Cool. Hello? Oh, it's over there. You can contact your past selves? What?
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Ooh.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info.
We got a lot there. Hotline. ID Hotline. OOP3UE. Acquisition date 0809-1965. Containment location Hotline Chamber Executive Sector. Containment procedure. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Description, para-utility. Object is a 1960s-era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Dr. Darling's presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Whoa! We got a bunch. Get comfy, guys.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Jackal says, can you declassify these documents or will they stay sanitized? I believe they will stay sanitized.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
This is the guy who was director before us, by the way.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
Interesting. This is giving us a lot of insight on both the oldest house and Trench himself.
Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Wow. This is so cool.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Good God. That's a line. And this is from the board, the directorship, okay? Interesting. And then we got this.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
Interesting.
I need to get back to Emily.
Yeah, we do. We need to get straight back to Emily and figure out what the hell is going on.
Strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Yeah, I saw that too, Savior. That wasn't there before. I should get used to this by now. Just out of curiosity. Well, I can break them. Do I want to? That one didn't break. What? Break. Okay, fair enough. Quit knocking down paintings, this isn't Minecraft. Hey, you never know when there's a secret behind a painting, Birchmila. Are we back in the director's office? Yes, we are. Oh, shit. Trench Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. You know, you would expect a man who says things like that to have a more opulent office. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a big office, and he's got a lot of, like, expensive-looking books and stuff on them, but, like, it's not tacky. I actually really like Trench's office. I guess our office now, eh? I thought I could pick that up. I was mistaken. Savior says, besides, who keeps paintings in their house when the space can be utilized better? I mean, valid point. So that's Central Executive, but I think we can open this door now? Yeah. Hell yeah. It's a film archive room. Agent death notification. What? Where is it? Did I just go right past it like a dingus? Oh, it was the first one, yeah. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. Excuse me. At security level 4. Can't go in there yet. Emily, are you down here? Can I open the jukebox room yet? Hang on. Weren't there words that people couldn't say informing others about death? Yes. And to my knowledge, that dude did not use any of them. That's security level 3. Where is Emily? Ms. Pope, are you here?
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Let's look at this first. Initial impressions. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist by order of director Jesse Faden. Analysis of Hiss Threat Part 1, confidential. Summary. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, alter items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested the ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seemed to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? More work to be done. Refer to file redacted for full report. Alrighty then. Emily, let's talk.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
The Otis house repairs itself, Savior. It's fine. Whoa. Those flyover shots are brilliantly composed. Side missions activate. Okay. Yeah, I saw that too, Birchmila. Alright, do you have anything new to say?
Hi, Jesse.
No.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Someone singing?
Singing? Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation, she calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
Oh, here we go. Abilities, astral constructs, board countermeasures. What do we got? Plus 10% health, okay. 10% energy, melee damage up, launch damage up. Okay. Cool. 50% launch damage, let's get some health. I think I might go down the health tree first and just get all of this. Not enough points, requires 3. Oh, lame. But I can get launch damage 50%. I'll take that. Hell yeah. Additional weapon form slot. Oh, cool. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Construct shatter. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Ah, shotgun mode. Sure. What I want is carbine mode. Can I get that? I need more source. Okay. Cool.
They say the new director can launch objects.
Yeah, let's take a look at the board countermeasures, Xavier. Let's look at least. We might not want to do them, but let's see. They might give lore. Kill enemies in the executive sector. Reward personal mod. Common personal mod. Sure. Kill enemies with a service weapon in charge mode. We don't have charge. Kill enemies in the executive sector. Yeah, kill enemies in the executive sector with headshots. Okay. Kill mold hosts. Kill hiss guards. Okay. I can only get 3 at a time. Using spin. We don't have spin. Okay. We'll do those 2 for now. Yeah, the points we've been collecting is called source. Hello?
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Okay. Well, that makes getting to maintenance much easier. Oh, it's a completely different area. Ah. Okay.
Like
I'm guessing our side quests don't expire, so...
The janitor is a friendly face.
See what we got.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Birchman says, I like the juxtaposition of geometric crystals via the squicky versus the squicky red fluids. Yeah. Alright. That's level 2. We don't have that yet. Maybe we'll get it down here. Oh, shit. Alright.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
That's a large number of men. Can't get through that. I was curious if it was additive myself, Savior Gaming. That's a good question. Savior Gaming says, I wonder if those bonuses are additive or cumulative. Level 2, alright. Donk! Dope! Get out of here. You're just a barrel of laughs, ain't ya? Next. Can you tear a hole in it with launch? In the mesh window? Let's find out. Good question. This is a nice hefty boy. Let's see. No. A good thought though, Birchmila. What did you miss? A lot, Jackal. Welcome back in. I heard there was a carbine. If there is, I haven't found it yet. I want one. Communism Quality Control, welcome in. How's the game so far? I'm enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying it. I do play games a little bit differently than a lot of places on Twitch. My channel was devoted to lore and storytelling, world building, things like that. And I'm loving the world building of this game. We're taking a lot of time to read the codex, and people seem to be enjoying it, so I'm not going to complain. I don't like thumbstick aiming, personally, but, I mean, I'm playing on PS4, that's on me. I would probably have mouse aiming if I was playing on PC. So, I'm not going to fault the game for that. Get out of here. Launch helps. Launch is very helpful. Get out of here. Anybody else? I hear your battle music. Oh, shit. No. More of the same. All right. What do we got? Piece of rock. Hey, hey. Want to get stoned? You know, when it comes to powers, I've played a lot of video games, but, this rocks. Sorry, not sorry. Enderbender says, I see you're having trouble keeping your puns in control when it comes to using launch kit. Listen, you need one-liners for devastating attack. It's a rule. Oh, contain yourself! Bop! Oh, I missed. Good job, kid. You know what? I missed twice. Good job, kid. Give me something. It's coming up the stairs. Good. Coming up. Bop! Done. More? There's another guy somewhere. He's on the catwalk. Bop! Done. launch seems to do more damage based on the density of the thing that you're throwing at them. So if you pick up something big, it does more damage than if you pick up something small. Richmond says, don't take your launch power for granted. I'm working on not doing that. There's that. We can't go into that yet. Whoa! Baneling nests. Delightful. Okanuk says, if you completely shred an enemy with one of those barrels, do they become launch meat? Unfortunately, they evaporate, so the answer to your question is no, but good joke. Oh, did I give out XP for killing Tomasi? I don't think I... Oh, we didn't kill Tomasi, did we? He ran off, and we haven't found him since. That's right, never mind. I was gonna say, it's not like me to miss out on XP. That's right, he fucked off. We need to kill him. We haven't killed him yet. Level 4. Researchers are odd when it comes to answering the additive or cumulative question. I'm going to assume it's additive. Savior. Tomasi did the flea. That's right, chat. Thank you for the reminder. Where did you go, Tomasi? Once again, I pressed X to sprint when X is jump. L3 is sprint. Pay attention, kid. Guess we're going in here. Hello? Janitor's office. Okay. Not going that way.
What's down that way?
What's down that way? Let's go find out. A married Chase. Okay. What's down here? This feels like a trap. Huh. Got it. Should we trigger the trap for science, chat? Should we trigger the trap for science? It's a cramped room. We'll use shotgun mode. For science! Or not. Okay. Well then. I also hear singing again.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous.
Oh yeah, the walls are moving. Oh, that's awful.
An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Cool. Whoa, shit! We have a dodge, but also it is a very powerful dodge. Holy shit. Oh. Ow. Okay. Cool. Oh, can I... Oh, it gives me a double jump, too. That's cool. Friend? Okay. Might be out of range. My reticule turned red? Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Oh, okay. Use evade to safely avoid their attacks. Okay. Grenades! You and the horse are now friends for life. Nice.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
This is great. This is a great power. I like this power. All the powers we've gotten so far have felt really good. You know what these powers like feel like, jokes aside? Star Wars. Like force pull, force push, air dodge. Like this feels like a Star Wars game. Also 15 for that death. I'm not complaining about that, mind you. Just an interesting thing. Jedi air dodge? I mean, yeah, kinda. Gravity does, in fact, still work. You are correct, Winter Viking. Okay. Do I have my... Yes, I do. Okay, we're good. We want to go this way. No. Sorry. We want to go this way. No, I was right the first time. Good job, Dingus. Birchmila says, you say gravity works, but we keep running into mooks. True. Nope. Nope. Enemy models in this game look so cool. Fuck. Boy have shield. Come on. Come out in the open. Thank you. Bonk. Are we done? Good. Threshold remnant. Dodge efficiency. Now that sounds like a good one. Right then. So we did that. That's level 2. Janitor's office is over there. In that room. Okay, cool. Hello, Auntie. Spin rate of fire boost, okay.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele.
He's definitely finished.
Pensioner inside. He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
What I'm hearing is do that immediately.
Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seats gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Mac Jacko Ranger says, I don't trust this guy and his lighting. This guy is the nicest dude we've met so far. What a mess. Burn the trash. Okay.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all.
So that's clearance level 2, which we now have.
Not into a moose.
Well. But there's a level 2 door back this way that I want to take a look at before we go. Of course. Didn't I just kill you boys? I think there's another guy over here. Nope, there's a guy back there though. There, no, that's level 4. Where's the level 2 door? Burn it not into a moose. Yeah, don't. I'm with Jackal. Don't make it heavy. Keep it light. Keep it rolling. Upkeep, basically. That's not it. Where's this damn level 2 door? Chat, am I crazy? I thought there was a level 2 door. Am I completely insane? Because I feel like there was a level 2 door. Hey Dragon, welcome in. Found it. Found it. Book Club Lopez. Oh, we got the thing for the merry-go-round horse. I didn't even notice. Merry-go-round horse. OOP-16KE. Acquisition date 06/14/1998. Containment location redacted. Containment procedure. Object should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Description per utility. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by redacted. Agents invoked Formula C5 to redacted the object long enough to redacted. Fair enough. Unless You, review by Captain Lopez. These days, most young adult novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless You managed to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure for a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because it's a dystopian future, and along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never get to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for a young adult. The main character succumbed to the Fix when she was so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the jobs can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give the book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a bit lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. That's interesting. This is subtle. Look at this, guys. This, Unless You, is a completely different book. This is a space opera. This is a space opera about, apparently like an alien syndicate. But it's still called Unless You. This Unless You is a young adult coming of age story. That's subtle. Well done, devs. That's some oldest house fuckery is what that is. Oh yeah, we got a mod. Shatter. Shatter projectile choke. Minus 12% projectile spread. Sure. How hard does this thing hit? I don't usually like shotguns, but we'll see how much this hits. I prefer carbines and SMGs, personally. But we have it, we might as well use it. Can't get in there yet. Alright. Let's head to that door behind Ahti and see what the wood is. Where is the burn the trash in the furnace? It is in a location we have never been. Okay, cool. Richmond says, theory, Unless You is an oop that presents everyone with a story that to them is passable but not fantastic. I would not be surprised if that was the case. The story changes depending on their preferences. Yeah. Open this. Open this. Launch efficiency. Nice. Here's our shortcut. Great. And now we...
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Yeah, I get it, Trench. Hang on, let me, like, you're in a tunnel, mate. Let me just go to someplace a bit more secure so I can hear you.
Northmoor was director before me.
There we go.
I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, A director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
I love the world building of this game. It's special. Okay, that's where it wants us to go. That's the only way to go. Doesn't this look like a door? Had to check. Yeah, down we go. More lore. Arish escaped OOP. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. Okay. Ground floor waste disposal. Yeah, pretty much. You laugh, Amy, but I wouldn't put it past this place. Hey, we found the power plant. And dudes. Are you evil? I have a gun. Nope, you have a blue reticule. Okay.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth.
Arish is his name. Okay.
Ma'am, hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
I should, except for the fact that I'm the new director. So, 1 second. Arish Security Matters. 2, Simon Arish from El Salvador, subject keep a lookout. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ati, just tell them you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habit. But yes, it is still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. This document has layers. Holy shit. This is weird no one is calling you director. No. They are. Emily Pope calls us director. It's just they don't know. They don't psychically know we're the director.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
That was subtle. He saw her gun.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Matt Jacko Ranger says, okay, let me start at the top. She has no HRA. That's the thing that acts as an IFF for the FSB, presumably. To that end, why have they not shot you for not wearing one? Because we have this.
Oh, thanks, Frank.
Not letting me pull it out. It's because we have this. If you noticed, when we walked into that room, Captain Arish looked at our belt, looked at our gun, and was like, oh, you're the director. Cool. Also, we're not glowing red. Also, there was an internal memo sent out by Emily Pope that said we don't need one. We don't need an HRA. For some reason, we're immune to his corruption. It's probably because of the spinny thing that Jesse keeps talking to. Do you have anything else to say, friend?
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Yeah, you got a bunch to say. All right, tell me about the hiss.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
I like this guy. Why do you think the hiss want to get in there? Fuck if I know, man. They're just making my job harder. It's a 9 to 5. What are you gonna do? I like this guy.
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
It's a good dude. Don't die. I will be upset if you die. Don't die.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got 2 very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
Do you know anything about my gun?
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Fair enough. Can you tell me about Janitor Bro?
Do you know this Ahti guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
Finland.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
What?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
First Mila says, in fantasy, the barkeep knows everything. In sci-fi, it's the janitor. Yeah! Alright. Seems like we have a lot of work to get done first thing tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining me on our first day of Control. This has been crazy already, and I'm loving it. But if you're new around here, I'd like to take your attention for just a moment, if I may. I am the Sharp-Eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the Masked Bard. This is a channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoyed your time with us. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and we're rolling with Advantage in 2020, which is 2 chances to catch a given stream day. Video games in the afternoon, and we're currently playing through Control for the afternoon stream, and then I'll be back in the evening for something tabletop gaming related. On Tuesday nights, we have Grandmastery Preparations, a show mostly for me, where I make notes, field ideas, and work on overlays, build encounters, stuff like that, for the various tabletop role-playing games that we play on this channel. Given that we have a premiere later this week, I need to finish up an overlay for the upcoming Decisive Action Curse of Strahd campaign called Moonlight Toccata. I was blanking on the name for a second, sorry about that. Moonlight Toccata is premiering this Thursday, and I need to get a couple of the overlay elements in place before then, plus my usual GM prep. So we're going to work on all of that in about an hour, which gives me just enough time to go and make lunch. While I'm gone, I'll be hosting someone. It's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was felt here today over on their channel. And check back here, because I'm always hosting someone, and you might find your new favorite streamer that way. For now, as always, we close the book on Control for today, and I need to leave you with these parting words. From myself and my keepers, to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers, whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell, and hopefully, I'll see you all in just a little bit for Grandmastery Preparations, or tomorrow as we get back into Control with a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.